Hi Libra, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the first half of November 2025, or for whenever you find it. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please read messages for Libra's highest good. Thank you. So welcome back Libra. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So happy to have you here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I like to get one overall theme from the Wild Unknown archetype and read from the book. I think it's beautifully written. Today you have the King. It's page 85. I feel like you got this card not too long ago, but I can't remember exactly. And let me know in the comments if you do remember. If our lives are imagined as a kingdom containing the entire spectrum of human experience, the king presides over it all. Through the lens of the king, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. Therefore, the king must be thoroughly and regularly vetted so as to avoid corruption. Recognize the dual nature of the king. He is either seated in benevolence and strength, guiding you toward peace, or he is oppressing the weak out of a need to control. There is not much middle ground. Some think of the king as the ultimate expression of the ego, yet the great kings of mythology and history serve from an egoless place. They take their throne with grace and humility, knowing the divine uses them as a channel to heal deep and long-standing discrepancies in the kingdom. Let's open a Tarot of Oppositions. I have the windows open. It's a bit breezy outside. So, Tarot of Oppositions on the cut. Libra, we have the Three of Swords. Ouch. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. So, leaving the ouchies in the past. I hope so. Let's roll on out of here with this Wheel of Fortune. This is for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Strength is on the bottom of the deck. This is major arcana for the sign of Leo, but this is a card of self-mastery, self-control, self-restraint, self-discipline, mastering that beast within. So the beast can be any of our addictions, codependent tendencies, anger even. That could be like holding yourself back from anger, but it's a lot of things. It's self-mastery. Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. Your first card is the Moon. Major arcana for Pisces. Are things dark at the moment? Can't see a way forward, perhaps. Page of Wands is next, though. So maybe you just don't see this communication that's about to come up out of nowhere, Libra. Six of Wands is next. Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Major arcana for Sagittarius. But the Six of Wands is a victory. It's a win. Fire energy of the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. So it's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Death. Major arcana for Scorpio, currently in Scorpio season. Knight of Swords coming under the Moon. So double emphasis on communication that you don't necessarily see coming. You might sense it. You might intuit it with that Moon. It's needing to rely on the intuition because you can't see very clearly. Page of Swords coming under the Page of Wands. Queen Queen of Cups coming under the Six of Wands. So Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Queen of Emotion, nurturing, all of those things. Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck before I continue. One more, please, for Libra. That Seven of Swords can be somebody sneaky, or it can just be somebody who's being strategic and how to cross a distance, bridge a gap. I guess that's the truth with the Ace of Swords showing on the bottom of the deck now. But we have the Two of Wands coming under the Death. It's a very difficult ledge to summit, but at least this person is making progress. Much better than in the reverse where somebody's losing their grip. All right, let's clarify with ethereal visions for Libra. Page of Cups on the cut. So I think we saw the Page of Cups earlier, but we have the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords here. So somebody, there's construction going on here if you can hear that. But in any case, somebody is coming in with some surprise communication is what it feels like. The Sun on the other side, Major Arcana for Leo, it could bring a whole lot of happiness to you. Something may have closed out here with the Death energy being on the table, or you could just be interacting with a Scorpio, or this could just represent Scorpio season, like current events, that type of thing. Clarity on the spread, please, for Libra. Thank you. Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck is disengaging from something emotionally, walking away. Okay, so it was interesting. They had me pick up this Ace of Swords. It was too heavy of a burden with that Ten of Wands under it. But under that we have the King of Cups, and then wow, under that we have the Justice. So you, right? So doing what you feel is best for your life experience here, which involved, I guess, walking away from something, closing something out, ending something. Clarify the Moon. Now the Moon is surrounded by all of these communication cards, so it is giving me like unexpected communication coming through. Wow, another Knight. Knight of Wands. Now this is considered like a player card. It's very passionate, right? It doesn't have to be a player, but it is an energy of somebody who's very excited, very passionate, but they're quickly from here to the next, right? They're a non-committal energy. Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So someone who wants to collaborate here and then collaborate there, you know, you get what I'm saying. However, it could just be even more emphasis on you don't see it coming, but somebody is about to come through with communication. Clarify the Page of Wands. We have Ten of Swords. So after something painful closed out, now communication, you know, and Wand energy is fire. So rising from that in a fiery, passionate way. Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck is Wounded Warrior. It's somebody who's not going to give up. They're going to keep fighting for something. They're a little guarded, though. Clarify the Six of Wands for Libra. This is a card of public recognition. Oh, a lot of ruckus is going on. There's like a car going by right now. There's a horn in the distance. I live in the country, so that's very unusual. Okay, it just stopped. I guess it must have been someone's alarm in someone's driveway, but that doesn't usually happen. So the Six of Wands is public recognition. A lot of applause, you know, a lot of clapping for a job well done here. You don't see it coming, perhaps, though, with this Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You see how the blindfold is over the eyes, and it's known as a self-imposed mental prison Five of Pentacles is here for that Six of Wands, but so is the Wheel of Fortune. So I want to say that somebody here has been keeping themselves in this lockjaw of a self-imposed mental prison, feeling this lack and like they don't have enough. Something's about to completely undo all of that, like turn the tables around. Clarify the Death for Libra. Why is the Death energy here? You could have Scorpio in your chart, Libra. If you're a Libra sun sign, it could be your Mercury and or Venus placement. Six of Pentacles is coming out to clarify the Death. It did hit on its side. It's an energy of giving and receiving. Eight of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. So it feels like maybe somebody was just like working to give to a situation where it was just like you kept investing, but it wasn't like helping them. It was maybe perhaps enabling them to stay at a certain level. So maybe you had to snuff that out with that Death energy. I don't know. Let's see. Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords here. So this is somebody who's been like hanged back, just watching, and now suddenly they're going to come rushing in with communication. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Thank you. Page of Wands. Yes, it brings me right back up to that other Page of Wands. It's directly above the Page of Swords that we're clarifying. It didn't hit the floor, but then I made it hit the floor. Okay, so somebody who was searching their soul here with the Hermit energy, Virgo, Major Arcana for Virgo. We have your Major Arcana of the Justice with another one of your Major Arcana, the Empress. Somebody's coming in to communicate with an Empress, okay, as a flippin' page. Like, are you a child? What's going on here? I don't understand. A knight aggressively rushing in toward an Empress. Please sit down. Take a seat. Why don't you go grow up somewhere is like what I would like to say personally. Yeah, no. We don't need a burden. You're going to come and talk to an Empress. You better be making the Empress's life better. Or just don't even bother. Queen of Cups is next. Clarify the Queen of Cups for Libra. Thank you. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Is this like a child you had to like kick out of the nest, or like you were like giving to this child and like they were just taking, and instead of bettering themselves, they were just like past the point of needing your care. They should be like caring for themselves at this point type thing. Because the Ten of Pentacles is within the family walls, right? Like this is generations of family. And then we have that Page of Swords back on the bottom of the deck. And this Page of Swords that's already on the table is looking over in the direction of this Queen of Cups that we're currently clarifying in sort of this like angry way where it's like, well, listen, it's time to grow up, okay? Like, that's how I'm feeling this. That's a very tough position to be in. That's a very difficult thing to have to cut your kid off from an endless money supply. Like, no, you need to learn your lessons, stand on your own 2 feet, right? Two of Wands, some sort of, it feels insurmountable, but indeed, it isn't. And like, listen, you know, if this isn't your story, this isn't your story. But if it is, you'll know it is. It'll resonate. Ace of Wands, something firing up, brand new. This is like Two of Wands, right? So, yeah, it feels insurmountable, but we can do it. And, you know, absolutely have all of the tools available to us with the Magician showing up. Knight of Swords again. So this Knight of Swords can be this rude awakening energy, this communication that can be sort of a slap in the face. Like, listen, no, it's time for you to grow up. The world. It's time for you to go on out and figure it out. The world is a graduation. It's learning a lesson, passing a test, and graduating. And it's time for somebody to grow up is what I'm feeling in this reading. Queen of Swords underneath the Ace of Wands there. So, yeah, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, well, let's get you some Burning Heart Love Oracle. This is for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. If you like the way I read the cards, Libra, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Super helpful to get me into the algorithm of YouTube. If you would like a private reading with me, or if you would like to give me a donation, a little tip or a big tip, whatever you'd like, there is a link in the description box. You deserve better than them, and I want to kiss you. The Hidden Truth Oracle for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. I couldn't let you get close to me. I replay our conversations over and over, and I am not available. I'm thinking like this parent might not be available to be like an endless ATM for this child who just really like needs to grow up at this point. Listen, if that's not your story, it's not your story. This is just the message coming through most loudly. A couple of cards from Moonology, please, for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. And bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Angels and ancestors, please, for Libra. Thank you. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. And Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. A couple of cards from the Oracle of the Seven Energies for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. We have Time Machine and Bearing Fruit. Okay, let's get you some Manifest Success cards. This is for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Hand, manifesting money, reach goals, financial assistance, work, hands-on work, and help getting a job. So maybe you're not like cutting them off entirely, but you're like weaning them and helping them to find their own work, right? So we also have gears, money flow, hard work, putting plans in motion, building team, taking time off, and security. We also have book, paperwork, contracts, learning as you go, writing, taking a class, education, and law. Law. You don't say. Okay. Spirit of the Animal Oracle card. Thank you. Swan, Grace. I think, was it Leo? I don't remember who got this. All right. You who glides across the waters of my soul, Bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Star Code Astro card, please, for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Pallas Athena, think. And fourth house, home. It's the house of Cancer. Let's get you some dolphins. This is for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. It's my little dolphin cards. They are decades old, very well loved. We have timing. New light body. Celestial sound. And a whale of a tail. All right, let's get you some charms. This one wants to come too. It's like sticking up. It's a little cactus. It says Arizona. Then we have Aries astrological symbol. We have a little drum. So going to the beat of your own drum. And who is this? I believe this is Pisces astrological symbol. Can you see it? Hope so. And we have the tarot card in charm form. It's the moon. Your first card today was the moon, something unexpected. Then we have this little charm. It has two little hearts in it, and it says, a sister is someone to dream, cry, sing, and laugh with. And we have the letter E. Oops, don't know if you can see that, but it's the letter E. All right, let's get you a blessing before we close out. This is for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. A blessing to lift sadness, and a blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. That's what I have for you, Libra. I hope something was helpful. And until next time, take it easy. Bye.